family, mostly from the digital media space, relishing the moments of an interface with their leader. He is their proud brand on the net. Phones up, capturing the moments, and these netizens busy tapping and typing away, hitting straight on the net highways. This is what they do, and since the 10 years of the successive APC administrations at the national level. But then, with current realities of fake news and the surge of AI-generated content, the progressive digital media family are here for house cleaning.
Divisive content is rampant. Deepfakes and artificial intelligence-generated content are increasingly used against political opponents. Posts are driven by clicks, not by truth or accuracy. This information spreads 5 times faster than official corrections. This event is just more than a conversation. It is a call to action, a call to policymakers, educators, entrepreneurs, technologists, and every citizen who believes in the power of digital. Let us unveil not only the role of social media plays in national development, but also responsibility we all share in shaping it for the greater good.
President Tinubu has seen the different sides of the social media, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and so cannot underestimate the opportunities therein.
Reducing conventional barriers to participation in politics and enabling broader representation of those who would previously have gone unheard. Your generation has understood this moment. You are using digital tools to innovate, to educate, and to demand accountability. But as this influence grows, so too must our collective sense of purpose and responsibility.
And the responsibility of the youth, whom the President described as the most important national asset, is to nurture the country's unity, progress and development with their skills while leveraging the strategic investments he said his administration has made in digital infrastructure and broadband expansion.
I urge you to continue using digital platforms as instruments of national progress, but you should build business that employ others. Create content that uplift those around you. Use your influence to foster unity and not division.
While protecting the interest of the citizens in this space, the President says the government will as well not lose focus on ensuring cybersecurity of the nation. From the State House, Musbao and Wahab, NTA News.
The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs has signed a memorandum of understanding with Junior Achievement Nigeria to mentor and empower 180,000 children across Nigeria. And Ngozi Technical reports that the agreement aligns with the Renewed Hope social investment program of the Tinubu administration.
The program aims to support children through structured training and mentorship. At the signing, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, speaking on behalf of the Minister, confirmed the start of the first phase, targeting 10,500 adolescents across 21 states and the Federal Capital Territory.
The woman who does not speak is the woman the world learns science. This experiment, this program is about bringing that science.
The leadership starts today, and there has to be a mentoring. People that they have seen that were once girls or were once boys and now have ascended into a place of influence or are commanding businesses.
We have a series of components that are provided in the program that will help them achieve this. They'll go through one of our programs called the JA Company Program. They also go through what we call JAD, which is the Junior Achievement Digital Entrepreneurship Education Platform.
We will make sure that the right policies are put in place to support initiatives like the Junior Achievement Program.
Organizers explained that the program will involve children from rural and urban areas, including those with disabilities. Participants will receive mentorship and training in areas such as technology and innovation. The program is expected to expand to all 36 states, reaching a total of 180,000 children. In Abuja, Ngozi Technique, NT News.
President of Ghana, John Mahama, has asked Nigerian's President Bola Tinubu not to lose his sleep over the viral video on social media that sparked protests against Nigerians resident in Ghana. The Ghanaian president gave the assurances when he met with Nigerian's delegation led by Minister of State Foreign Affairs Bianca Ojukwu on a two-day visit to Ghana. In a statement, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs noted that John Mahama has assured the safety of Nigerians, their property and businesses in Ghana. Bianca Ojukwu noted that Ghana's president stated that there's no place for xenophobia in Ghana, and he reaffirmed Ghana's commitment to ECOWAS protocols on free movement of people and goods. Earlier, she clarified that their mission was to douse the tension in Ghana following viral video against Nigerians, and informed John Mahama on her engagement with the Nigerian community, urging them to adhere to Ghana's laws. Bianca Ojukwu also stated that the visit was equally to facilitate the establishment of a permanent Nigerian-Ghana Joint Commission to address regional concerns such as youth restiveness, migration and trafficking. The Nigerian Immigration Service has issued a travel advisory over rising concerns by the United States government on the misuse of U.S. visas by some Nigerian travelers. The statement by the Service Public Relations Officer Akinshola Akinlabi notes that visa holders must strictly adhere to the purpose stated in their visa applications. He warns that violations of such as overstaying, and he warned on such overstaying or working without authorization may lead to visa revocation, deportation and future travel eligibility. And students in the U.S. are also advised to remain in active study, as withdrawal or absenteeism could trigger visa cancellation. And the advisory adds that tourist visa applications may be denied if the applicant's intent is to give birth in the U.S. for the purpose of citizenship. And the Nigerian Immigration Service says it continues to collaborate with the U.S. mission in Abuja to avoid Nigeria being included in any expanded visa restrictions. Nigerians' efforts to tackle its maternal health crisis are advancing as the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria has incorporated a competency-based model in advanced emergency obstetrics, newborn care and surgical skills into training curriculum for resident doctors in obstetrics and gynecology. Oluseyi Adiagbo reports that this milestone was highlighted during the Stakeholders Dissemination Workshop of the 2025 Global Health Workforce Program, an initiative implemented by the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine in collaboration with key partners in Nigeria's health sector.
Maternal mortality remains a critical public health issue across many African countries, with Nigeria bearing a significant burden. Compounding the crisis is the disproportionately high rates of deaths following cesarean sections in the region. In response, the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine, in partnership with the World Being Foundation Africa and the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria, is implementing a major initiative to strengthen the capacity of healthcare workers The project has trained more than 260 doctors, many of whom are already reporting improved outcomes in managing surgical emergencies.
Testified that it has helped, even in the practice. The way they do the Sudan session, self-handling of needles during surgery.
This particular joint venture has impacted knowledge and skills that in different hospitals in Nigeria, they've acquired skills to save lives, and we can't quantify.
They had trainees from almost all the states in the country, like all the geopolitical zones, and they were able to procure those mannequins that for the training, and we know they are quite expensive.
I think we've cited something here. We have evidence that it's working. It is now mandatory for residents to go through this training in preparation for the exams. But then there is another college, there's West African College, and then we'll make sure that more people in training can get that.
The impact has really been huge. 2 centers of excellence in 2 places, Lagos University Teaching Hospital in the south and Federal Medical Center Abuja in the north. Subsequently, what we're going to do is to try to look for funding so that we can set similar centers in each political zone in Nigeria to help with easy access.
And this is really the time to sit down together, find investors, mobilize local investments to make sure that every single medical worker that comes into contact with pregnant women, a newborn in Nigeria, has received these trainings.
The program, funded by the UK Department of Health and Social Care, stakeholders were unanimous of continued investments to sustain the program. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
The news at 10 is broadcast live on NTA News 24. More reports ahead. Stay tuned.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
NTA News 24 is a station of choice, and that is why our watchword is news and more news.
The Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Saliu Abdul Hamid Dembos, has urged leadership of the Radio, Television and Theatre Arts Workers Union, RETAU, to unite, work in synergy and build a viral union that will stand the test of time. This is when he received in audience the new leadership led by Emeka Kalu in NTA headquarters, Abuja. Details with Dennis Temple.
It was a moment of camaraderie and shared vision when the leadership of the Radio, Television and Theatre Arts Workers Union, RETAU, called in to see the Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, Salihu Abdulhamid Dembos, and his management team. It was an atmosphere of mutual respect as these professionals from across the broadcast sector met with Dembos in what felt like a reunion of comrades than a formal meeting. The importance of unity within RETAU was emphasized.
Now, there came a time when things got heated up, and people began to look at themselves from various, trade groups, rather than looking at themselves as a union, one union representing common interests. The election came and it has gone. Leaders have emerged. So what is left for us is now to give full backing to the elected executive members.
For the RETAU team, it was an opportunity to align their goals with the mandate and vision of NTA
ensuring that both organizations continue to grow together. Emeka Carlo, the union's president, expressed his team's commitment to strengthen the union and foster cooperation with NTA.
We have come. You've trained us. We've grown. We are here to take care of you. We are here to ensure that your name that is almost at the ISMO level gets higher through whatever intervention we can bring.
We see him as a model, a mentor, and a father. And with him and other fathers, of the union, we believe that a new Ratao has been birthed.
The Director General, Elia, received an award courtesy of Asewaju Trumpet, a socio-political and grassroots support group championing President Tinubu's Renewed Hope initiative. In Abuja, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
The Kogi State chapter of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, has suspended member representing Yagba East West Muro Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Leke Abijide, indefinitely for gross insubordination and anti-party activities. The statement by Kogi State Secretary of the ADC, Adaji John, states that the suspension follows Abijide's recent meeting with party members in Abuja without clearance from the state leadership. The party accuses the lawmaker of attempting to absorb the powers of the state chairman and secretary, casting aspersions on the leadership and working against the party's interest. ADC in Kogi State cautions Abijide, stressing that continuous disobedience could lead to expulsion, as it wants other members involved in anti-party gathering to desist or face consequences. And a member House of Representatives, Leke Abijide, has threatened legal action against the Coalition African Democratic Congress over alleged attempts to hijack the original structures of the party. Addressing party stakeholders in Abuja, Representative Abijide, who is the only elected ADC lawmaker in the National Assembly, rejected the interim National Working Committee of the party while insisting that Ralph Nwosu remains the national chairman of the ADC.
As the largest member of the head of African Democratic Party, to challenge the illegality of the current so-called interim National Working Committee. All the supposed restrictions of the African Democratic Alliance (ADA) as the original members of African Democratic Conference do everything legally possible to chase them out of ADC. It is now clear that they came with the aim of attacking the party structure, destroying it, and therefore move away to another political party again.
He also proposed a fresh coalition that will support the second-time bid of President Tinubu.
There's going to be a new coalition of ADC, PDP, Labour Party, from ordinary members to support President Tinubu for second time. For the naysayers, you are only giving your political grade as you all go into political oblivion after 2027 when President wins his second term.
The party stakeholders also pledged loyalty to the party, assuring that they would not decamp from the ADC. The federal government has reiterated commitment to giving priority to the safety of citizens on waterways with an appeal to state governments to complement efforts and policies at addressing mishaps on the nation's inland waterways. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, made the appeal in Abuja when he received the report of a 16-member federal government special committee on prevention of boat mishaps in Nigeria. And Chukwu Nonso-Wabweze has the details.
The bid to forestall the recurrence of tragic incidents on Nigeria's inland waterways necessitated the constitution of this special committee by the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy on the 27th of February 2025. 5 months after inauguration, members of the committee are here to submit their report comprising 6 chapters of detailed analysis of current operations, regulatory gaps, design standards, institutional capacity, as well as a proposed comprehensive plan to enhance safety and oversight.
The
federal government may consider the establishment of a coastal guard for the enforcement of extant rules and regulations on the inland waterways. Establish a national policy on design and types of boats permitted on Nigerian inland waterways and on coastal waters.
The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, while commending the committee for carrying out a thorough job, emphasized that safety on the country's waterways remain a top priority for the federal government.
This report will serve as a foundation for immediate and long-term reforms. We will study the recommendations closely and act where policy adjustment or institutional coordination are required. In line with the renewed agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
the ministry has taken steps which we have begun to see encouraging signs of improvement in public awareness and operators compliance. This report is yet another product of that strategic decision.
It is expected that appropriate follow-up actions will be taken by the ministry to ensure the implementation of the committee's report. Chukunonsonwa Boeze, NTN News.
This is the news at 10 on NTN News 24. Here's a recap of our top stories. President Tinubu urges Nigerian digital media influencers to use their platforms as instrument of national progress.
Create content that uplifts those around you. Use your influence to foster unity and not division.
No room for xenophobia in Ghana, Mahama assures President Tinubu. U.S. visas.
This is NTA News 24.
In the mid-20th century, a wave of change swept across Africa as colonial territories began seeking autonomy and rights to self-govern. Among them was Dahomey, a French-administered territory in West Africa that would later become the Republic of Benin. Today, as the nation celebrates its independence, we reflect on the complex and determined journey its people undertook towards self-rule and nationhood. Details with Suleiman Abdul Wahab.
Over the rhythmic pulse of drums and the solemn cadence of boots on pavements, the nation of Republic of Benin stood at a crossroads. A march parade through the streets, not just a display of power, but a symbol of countries emerging from the shadow of colonial rule. Leadership in the Republic of Benin was marked by competing factions, each rooted in historic, regional, and cultural affiliations. Hubert Kutukumaga, recognized for his efforts in unifying divergent interests, assumed the role of the country's first president, embodying the spirit of leadership and renewal. The path to independence was not only a break from colonial rule, but the beginning of an evolving national identity. The establishment of an independent republic became a lasting symbol of unity. In Abuja, Suleiman Tobu Abdul Wahab, NT News.
That's the news at this time. I'm Comfort Amadu. I'll be back with a news update.